Alright guys, here it is. Now this one's a little bit more complex than the first one we did. Now this one's going to have multiple chapters. Okay, for right off the bat you got some really good loot there. Alright, so really only one way to go. Now guys, there's going to be some bad guy trouble coming up. In fact, there he is right there. So try to get some sneak striking in if you can. Ooh, I almost one-hit that dude. Not bad. Alright, once you've looted your corpse there, we're going to go ahead and go right first. That's going to be chapter 3, so state a numerical order. You know, as soon as you get in here, it's party time. Kind of forgot about him if I'm being honest. Okay guys, so there's really nowhere to go in here. Once you've done your leading, go ahead and go back to chapter 2. And now we can proceed off to what would have been the left had we not turned right. Alright folks, so only one way to go. I don't know if I talked about it in my first video, but notice these forts. Fort of Stamina, Fort of Magicka, you know, they're color-coded. So, you know, if you hit the green one, that's going to refill your stamina. If you hit the blue one, that's going to refill your Magicka. And guys, it fills it up fast. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I almost just, you know, told the whole world I was here. Wasn't even ready. Okay, so now, just as a general rule, I always try to target the farther away one first, but that doesn't always trick the seekers. A lot of times if I do plug a farther away one, the closer ones seem to know where I'm at anyway. Okay, and I got really lucky that time. He didn't even seem to know I shot an arrow just now, which is awesome. Okay, this guy seems a little close. Yep, there he is. Okay, again, try to target the one that did the conjure, and then that should auto-kill the one that he conjured. Alright guys, a lot to this room. So I'm going to try to go in order here. Now, things are going to spawn in as I'm going, and that's okay. But first things first, we need to look at this first set of open doors to our left and right. Okay, so immediately to the left, you're going to have loot. Alright, so bump books everywhere, guys. Good times. Loving it. Alright, so once you've done your looting, go ahead and cross over to the other side. Now, sometimes going into one side or the other will open the next level of doors, you know, one side or the other. So that's kind of why I'm going in order here. Now, I'm going to kind of cross over to the next set of double doors. So now we're in the middle. This door and the one across the way as well. So for over this side, we need to hit the switch here. That'll open up the door here, so that we can hit that switch and open up the door on the other side. Okay, no real loot in here, it's just the switch. Now this is going to generate another fist fight, I believe. So now the final set of double doors. I think it's the one on the right that's going to have the bad guy, maybe the left, I can't remember. Or maybe I'm wrong and maybe there are no bad guys. Okay, apparently there's some bad guys. Alright folks, so once you've done your looting in here, there will now be a door open in the center section here. And it's going to be the door that you would only see, you know, from the very first door. Go ahead and activate that switch. And now you've got everything open, including the way out. Nice little loot chest here. Alright, and on to our next chapter. Okay, now you're going to come to this weird looking room. Don't worry about this too much. What's going to happen is these doors are going to open, but we have to kind of go around each, you know, from the back side. So in order to do that, now you notice this hallway is going to curve. It's going to curve to the left first, and sometimes it'll even, you know, curve to the right once we get back into this room, again, via going around to the back side. So simply follow the winding stairway around to the left, or whatever way it turned for you. Sometimes, I think it always turns to the left first. I think. It's been a while now since I've done this. I'm going to go ahead and conjure my... Okay, and it's going to be a fight, guys. A lurker is going to pop out of there. There it is. So if you can get some sneak shots in, go for it. Alright, once he's dead, this room is clear. Alright, folks, so once he's been defeated and looted, you're free to move about. And we're going to pop back into that room I just talked about. And that'll open up this door so we can get back in. Okay, so now sometimes the room will curve around to the right, and sometimes it will just let you go straight to the book. And I never understand, you know, what makes it either do or don't, but it looks like in my game it did. I got chaos damage, guys. Loving it. Alright, so once again, no real loot in here. Once you've gotten your body looted, feel free to proceed on back, and we're going to end up right back in that same old room. Flip your switch, and you are out of here. So now that we've gotten both of those side rooms completed, this hallway will not change left to right anymore. It will go straight to the book. And folks, that's ball game. So this one, you know, gives you... You can have a store on the go, which is kind of handy, and I'm not going to lie. You can trade, you can sell, you can dump weight that way too, by the way. So guys, I do enjoy that one. It's not quite as amazing as Adrenaline Rush, but it is nice, you know, to have as a backup to the Adrenaline Rush. But honestly, I don't like it more than the one that I normally get. That's going to be the Secret Servant. You can summon him, and you can dump a bunch of weight on him. He's like a pack mule, without having to have an extra follower. It's kind of nice. So that's definitely going to be the one I go for. Alright guys, and just like before, in order to get out, simply read the book, and that will return us safe and sound to Solstheim. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you wouldn't mind, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, comment. And guys, as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting.